Let's have a beautiful experience. In this video, we're going to talk about how the placebo effect, the nocebo effect, can affect your penis growth and muscle growth. It's a beautiful thing. You gotta love it. Alright, before we get started here, please do me a huge favor. Please ring the bell, subscribe to the channel, and of course tell some friends. And follow me on the social media. I go by Jesus_Detroit on my Instagram, Snapchat, I'm Young Dago. And that's right, this video we're going to talk about how placebo effects and nocebo effects can essentially affect how you go about gaining muscle and making your penis bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder. That's what my page is dedicated to. I got the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective, where, that's what I'm here to do, guide you to become your best version and help you grow. And in this video, I just really want to show you how your mind is your only factor that's going to allow the growth to, manifest. And it might sound like some voodoo magic or some LOA, law of attraction type of stuff, but a lot of this information is valid. It's from beyond, it's scientific fact, subconscious fact, and, of course, it's magic, so it's a beautiful thing. Now, what we're talking about here, like with placebo and nocebo, is basically like, if somebody gives you like a pill to say, we're going to make your penis bigger, right? And if you take it, is it going to make it bigger? You know what? If you believe that it will work, if you really believe in the pill and you believe in what you're doing, then I don't see why it wouldn't. I feel like you are your own factor that's going to make it work. Like, I believe in the growth of me, like, 'cause I feel that all this stuff is divine, and you gotta look within. Everything's inside, so whether you're taking a pill or whether you're, on a steroid cycle or whatever, not to say that any of this stuff isn't proven to help. It's just that we're going off a collective belief and collective science that, agrees that if you do this and that, this is what's gonna manifest. So, you might think that, if you take steroids, it's going to make, your muscles bigger and it's going to make you Mr. Olympia or Mr. Universe or have that, look. I'm not saying that it can't. If you really believe in it, you're going to manifest the best. It's just that there's on every, for every argument, there's going to be, a counterpart. And the belief that comes with it is if you take, X amount of steroids, there's going to be side effects. Now, the side effects are, do they affect everybody that takes them? No. There's some guys that are fine, they don't have any issues with, the standard side effects that come with it. I don't even want to put it out into the universe. You guys already know what they are, but the one that is the most, correlated with my channel is the fact that your balls get atrophy when you're on a steroid cycle because you're no longer getting your testosterone naturally, you're getting it synthetically, and to me that's counterproductive in manifesting the best version I can be. Because to me, if you're going to have the huge muscles and be a massive giant, just, mass monster of just beauty, you got to have that huge piece of meat swinging between the knees to balance out the aesthetic, and that's where I'm at. That's where my vision is. That's where, that's what I see. So, your limiting belief could be the factor of what you see when you wake up, why you feel the way that you feel, why, how you perform in the bedroom, how you see yourself, how you see that piece of meat down there. So you gotta believe you gotta believe in your piece. And that's why I always say triple D, don't doubt your dick. This ain't Guy Fieri rolling out with diners, diving, and drives. We're talking about don't doubt your dick. I got a great video on it. You might want to check it out. I'll throw it up here somewhere. But, it's definitely what I've seen in people is they tend to not believe in what they got. And you got to understand that you're a beautiful person, man. You guys write that down. Say, I am beautiful. I do believe in what I got. I do got a huge piece of meat swinging at the knees. It's a beautiful thing. Just feel that. Feel that energy. And, a lot of Taoist beliefs, and I've been learning about the doing, not doing, Wu Wei, and all these other type of, Eastern philosophies, and any type of philosophy that can help me be my best me. And, of course, send love and positivity back to the collective. The not doing and doing is something that it's just about just going with the way. And that's what the Tao is. The Taoists like to believe that, whether you do it or you don't do it, it's happening, right? So, the Tao is essentially, that's what's going on. But I listen to this guy, Mantak Chi. He's a sex expert and Taoist, and what he says from all of his masters, I mean, this guy's from China, and he says that, this is something that really resonated with me, is if you go with energy, you can do no wrong, and I love that philosophy, man. So wherever you go, you bring the energy, and I see all these other type of beliefs where, the mind could be awake and the body could be tired, and you got to put the mind into the body. That's where the magic happens. I mean, you might wake up and not be into it, and just like, I got to get my coffee in me, I got to get my ABC apple cider vinegar, my green tea, I got to get my flow going. Well, we're going to get it going, we're going to get it growing, and I'm always going to be showing. So I always just like, when I get going in the morning, I always got to start with everybody's got a ritual basically to, start up the engine. Some people might be cranking it like it's a Model T. Other people might just be push button Tesla, Ferrari, just out the door and no problems, To each their own. But I'm going to teach you how to pop that clutch and put it in the gear. And it all starts with putting this mind into here to make beauty appear. Keep this clear. That's what I always say, man. If you want to have, energy, you got to have a clear source. That's why I preach about, keeping a clear karma, clear conscious, ho'oponopono, something beautiful that definitely helps keep my head clear and keep my chi and everything balanced, along with exercise. And, I got a whole bunch of, information that is definitely valid and stuff that you should, look into. And definitely keeping your karma clear is something that will, make beautiful things appear. Because essentially, whoever's doing you wrong is a part of you, and that's something that you gotta take ownership with, and just be like, all right, I'll just take this for what it is. And that's why I always say you gotta apologize to yourself first, man. So I mean, whether you're apologizing to somebody that might have cut you off in traffic or whatever, you gotta say, whatever doubt that you gave your guy down there and how you made yourself feel, just live and let live, man. Let it go and let it grow. So anyways, he talks, Mantak Chi, he's a Taoist guy, go with energy. I believe in the semen retention, chi charging ways to definitely just, make you grow and be your best. And, he's got a chart every couple days. In your every 4 days in your 20s, you don't want to ejaculate. Every, by the time you're in your 60s, it's like once a month. Cut that chart rate in half. So every 2 days in your 20s is something that you should go with. And I just feel that go off of feel, man. You are your own meter. You don't need somebody's chart to say, this is where I resonate if I drink. This is where I resonate with my chi. All that stuff is just collective belief. And going into what we're talking about here with placebo and nocebo, it's essentially what you believe. So if you believe it's going to work, it will. And that's why you got all these like crazy cults out there, and what's crazy, right? Like I always like to say, man, we might all be living on the same planet, but we're all from different worlds. In my world, I respect everybody's belief because all truths are true. So you just got to find the best way to find you. So what I'm talking about here is, really looking within, and when you believe in the placebo, you're really believing in yourself. So like, you got these guys that will do, they really believe in Jesus, or, I'm sorry, that just felt right. Really believe in religion. There's no disrespect. religion's a beautiful thing, and it's giving them power to manifest beautiful things, and they'll be able to drink stuff like strychnine, and that's something that, you know, can kill you, and these people will drink it and they'll be able to stay alive. I don't know what cult this is. This is a, you know, a video that I've seen, and, you know, I've heard Dr. Joe Dispenza. You know, he's got a whole bunch of books, and he's a guy that, you know, recovered himself through belief and through knowing that he can recover his body. Definitely somebody to look into. Dr. Joe, he's a you know, law of attraction guy. But be as it may, what we're talking about here is if you believe in something divine, if you believe in what's inside, you can essentially make anything happen. So if you got people that, you know, believe that Jesus is saving them and they're going to take this strychnine and they're not going to die, beautiful thing. Makes you think that, you know, when you're talking about people that, you know, are, you know, like with their diets and exercise, and I got to do this to manifest that. It's like you're going with collective thought, collective beliefs. So if you think that you got a gluten allergy and it's really all in your head. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't, but I mean, you really got to look at you got to look within and see if it's really you that has this. You know what I mean? Because there's people out there that eat McDonald's that have, you know, 6-packs and they're shredded. Like I say, they're beyond what the fast food is. They're into something called knowing. They know that their body has a 6-pack. They know that they got a high metabolism. And that's why I always reprogram the subconscious. It's part of my big cock consciousness is definitely reprogramming the subconscious, because that runs 90% of your mind. And one that I always love to share is the metabolism one, because people might think that, you know, when you were like 7 or whatever, you were able to eat whatever and not gain a pound, and then you said, you know, oh yeah, my metabolism, whatever. I'm not even going to say that. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to give you a positive affirmation to start your day. You might want to chat this down, and you could put it in your own words, because we all got our own flow. So, you know, my language to me could be like speaking Mandarin to you. So you put this into your own terminology, and I promise it will definitely help you out abundantly. So, and of course, you got it, like, for some reason, those are always the happy, grateful, abundant, thankful, gratitude's the attitude. All that stuff is correlated in that affirmation. But we're going to give you something, you know, before I talk about masturbation for manifestation. I know I'm all over, but listen to me on this one. This one's going to help you with your fitness goals, and help you be able to, you know, not feel so guilty when you're having a cheat day for the gym bros and broettes that go out there, and, you know, you want to just feel your best, because there's people that are essentially eating Arby's every day and McDonald's, and they're not worried about it. Next thing you know, you had like you had a burger one day and you feel bad about it for a week. So this is what that limiting belief is all. You know, we're all gonna just clear the air, and we're gonna start with this beautiful affirmation to help you, you know, keep your body, keep your body burning fat and gaining muscle. You know what I mean? So, without further ado, share it with you. You might have heard it in some other videos, but we start with gratitude, because that's the attitude, and we get ourselves smiling, because the smile is divine. The smile comes from inside, and whether you're making it with your face, it's happening in outer space, man. It's a beautiful thing, because that's something that I understand, man. Like, when I'm in bed, or if I'm in the astral realms, and like I say, man, when I go to bed, I'm a sleep sorcerer. I'm dripping DMT, and I ain't got to snort for it, smoke for it, jab a vein for it. All I got to do is dream, and I learn a lot when I sleep, and I'm here to help you be your best version. So, get this in your head. I'm going to give you a couple real quick. Here it goes. I'm so happy and grateful that I have a high metabolism. My body burns fat and builds lean muscle mass abundantly. I can eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and gain only lean muscle mass. So say that over and over and over again. Put that into your subconscious. This way, whenever you go out and have that cheat day, you're not going to feel guilty about it. Because I feel that it's the guilt that's making you gain weight in those certain ways. And that's something that you should take into consideration. So whether we're saying placebo, nocebo, monkey see, monkey do, you just got to find the best you. So when we're going with, you know, the fact that a placebo could really just be nothing more than your mind, you definitely see that you are divine, man, and everything comes from inside. I want you guys to definitely know that you guys are beautiful, and, you know, if you guys need extra help here, I'm here to guide you through exercise. You know, I can actually show you physical ways of how to, you know, edge and jelk, and, you know, make that certain part, make that penis bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder. This is the Big Cock Consciousness, the Big Cock Collective. We have positive affirmations to help that grow. We have positive affirmations to help you change your subconscious, which is going to manifest you into the giant you want to become, the giant that you are, the giant within. The beauty you have within is divine, man. It's all there. So this is what I'll say. I'll give you, you know, chat down, like I said, stay current with this. Chat down anything in the box. If you want to throw down an affirmation that we can definitely throw some love with, we're going to definitely, you know, help it out. And we'll go with another one just to make your penis grow. And this is one that I love to just say, so we'll just go with it anyway. And like I say, gratitude's the attitude. Smile, energy within. You go with energy, you can never do wrong. Wu Wei, Taoist beliefs. So let's do what we got to do to achieve. And here we go. Write this down. Put it in your head. Your own words. This is my sound. Manifest it through your words. So I am so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful penis is growing bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder. Yeah, abundantly. I just had to do that at the end. So I'm so happy and grateful that my huge, beautiful penis is growing bigger, wider, thicker, longer, stronger, and harder abundantly. And you just keep saying that, man, and you're going to definitely see some improvement. You know, and that's going to just put it in your mind that, yeah, my penis is always growing, man. You know, I got a huge piece of meat swinging in my knees. And you're going to be able to go with visualization, masturbation for manifestation. And that's going to definitely help you on your, you know, on your journey here, man. I'm your guide for this, man. I'm just going to help you along the way because everything that you have is already inside anyways. So positive affirmation, change that subconscious. You know, you got to believe in what you are, because we're from the stars, and we're gonna make some beautiful things happen. You know, and I got a couple, you know, I got some other ones that you might want to say, you know, along the way, and I got a whole bunch of stuff and fetishes and, you know, crazy information that you might not have never heard, but it's already going there, man. Because these thoughts, it's not just me, man. It's the universe. And if you're watching this right now, you are in the now of now, and there's only now. So enjoy the now, enjoy the moment. Understand that you are growing. It is showing. You are beautiful, and it's gonna get huge. It's gonna be so huge. We take away the H. It's huge. It's a beautiful thing. So positive affirmation. Go ahead and chat that down if you want. Put one in your own terms that might, you know, work with your language. You know, because you gotta understand this. You know what I mean? Like this, whatever is running this avatar or whatever, you know, this body, this spirit, you put it into your own. You gotta have your own flow to start the car. You know what I mean? It's like Biff and Back to the Future. We're gonna do a movie reference. You know, he knew where the button was when he had to start the car. You know what I mean? He knew where the kill switch is. So you got to find your kill switch or whatever to engage that ignition, and we're going to get it going. You know what I mean? So you find who you are inside you. Guaranteed you're going to make beautiful improvements. And that's something that you should just be, you know, really appreciative of. Every day start with gratitude. Gratitude's the attitude. Positive affirmations along the way. Masturbation for manifestation. Because you know, this channel is not just dedicated to just jerking off and going to sleep. I mean, if that's your thing, nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. You know, but over here, We want beautiful things to appear. And you can utilize your sexual chi by charging it through masturbation. And you might think that's, you know, well, I don't jerk off. I love that, you know, the macho types like, yeah, I haven't jerked off since I got married, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You know, I don't need your macho whatever, you know. I don't need your macho head games. You know, it was in the Mandelbons or whatever on Seinfeld. I know, man. I watched a lot of TV growing up, and it's just something that's always comedically running through me, and something that if you get it, you get it. If you don't, nonetheless, it's something that you just see within, and something that resonates highly to just spread love. And laughter is definitely something that can always bring you back to source. If you're smiling, man, if you're feeling beautiful, if you have any reason to just feel unconditional, just excitement and love, that's divine. That is source energy. That is what this is all about. So with that, I'm going to just tell you guys that I love yous. Make sure you guys sign up for the Big Cock Collective. And like I say, I'm a spiritual guide. I'm a coach, a mentor. I do Skype sessions. I can, you know, put programs together to help you manifest the best version of what you want to achieve. I can help you with affirmations, help you with, you know, what kind of fitness and, you know, plans for your diet or whatever. So you guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening, and always, you know, chat down anything that you believe in, man. Positive affirmations, you know, placebo, nocebo, monkey see, monkey do. If you go with energy, you cannot go wrong. It's a beautiful thing. I love you guys. See you around. Peace.